Jason here to continue our discussion on how lifestyle choices, what am I talking about again? Very simple. How we eat, how we move, how we think, how we're managing our stress, lifestyle choices and how they affect your hormones. Now, why do we care about that? Because hormones directly influence your metabolism, and your metabolism obviously determines or contributes to how well or how poorly you lose weight, right? Okay, so yesterday we talked about the fat storing hormones. Those are the ones that obviously you want to lower. Today, let's talk about the things that do the opposite, right? How you, through lifestyle choices, can turn on, like a light switch, turn on your fat burning hormones. Okay, so let's start with food. Number one, adequate, good quality protein, animal protein. That means choosing, right, grass-fed beef instead of commercially raised beef. This one thing alone, guys, increases the number one fat burner, which is a big one, obviously, which is growth hormone, right? Also, the main anti-aging hormone. So eat more good quality protein. I can't emphasize this enough. Most people coming to see me, they're just not eating enough, skipping meals and things like that. Now, there is a catch, especially for guys, right, when it comes to eating protein. And that is that if you eat too much, I want you to eat more, but if you go overboard, like a big steak, I mean, we can eat that every single night, right? If you overeat, you raise another hormone called insulin. We talked about that yesterday. Well, that's a fat storing hormone. That's a stress on the body to eat like that. And the body will store those extra calories as fat. So moderate amount of protein. This is not a high protein diet, right? Now, healthy fats, right? There is such a thing. There is such a thing. Fat does not make you fat, guys. That's a myth that people have believed for 20 years. We're talking about the superfoods, the really good oils, like olive oil, like coconut oil, like avocados, right? Like pastured eggs, including the yolk, right? That's the good fat part. Like nuts and like seeds. Fats are neutral. They're neutral when it comes to hormones. They do not raise insulin, the fat storing hormone, like the refined carbohydrates do. So please don't be afraid of them. Here's something interesting. When you eat protein, like I'm saying, and fats, right, they only work how I'm describing them. They work well only if your liver is good. In other words, the detoxification ability, those pathways, that's the main job of your liver. They have to be very efficient. So we often, almost always, have to do what's called a liver purification program or a detox protocol before we can even start eating well. Now, what else? Vegetables, of course, especially the cruciferous vegetables. What's that? Brussels, broccoli, cauliflower, radish is part of that family. Cabbage, like fermented cabbage, is even better. They help you burn fat by lowering estrogen, another fat-storing hormone, which we also talked about yesterday. The fiber in vegetables helps people burn fat. One general rule with vegetables is that you should have 3 times as much vegetables compared to fruit. I often see people eating so much fruit and they're wondering why they can't lose weight. Okay, outside of food, what else? Sleep. 7 hours of deep, restful sleep, uninterrupted sleep. Very few people I see are getting that much sleep. You must cherish and prioritize your sleep. Lastly, exercise. This surprises people. Most of our most successful clients, right, have done very little or even zero exercise. Like, it's just not a priority in the beginning because the priority is they need to learn to have better recovery. In other words, they need more rest and more sleep. Now, that being said, in the next series of videos I do in the next day or so on exercise, I will show you an exercise for life that will help increase growth hormone over 500%. It's just not the type of exercise that most people are doing. Well, most people are in the gym and not losing weight. Okay, so this is different. Stay tuned for that. But tomorrow I'm going to finish up this whole series on hormones and dive much deeper into this hormone that we've chatted about today, growth hormone. So stay tuned for that. I hope you've learned something. Please make a comment, ask questions, connect with us. Call the office at 973-376-8383. Ask about our free consultation. If you just put yes in the comment section below, we'll give you the details on how to do that. Okay, share this video. Once again, guys, I appreciate you listening, and bye-bye for now.